Saying you'd like me to hear your confession?
Yes, I would. Not exactly a confession. I haven't yet done the deed.
I'm here for you, Mark.
Is it possible for me to know a woman in the biblical sense?
Are we talking about sexual intercourse?
I think so.
I wanted to know how you figured out how to play this character. You're physically contorted and then immobilized for the duration of the film.
I guess, there were a lot of great tools. There's a documentary short called Breathing Lessons that Jessica Yu had made about Mark's life. There were Mark's writings, and there were survivors of Mark to talk to, so I had a wealth of information and ideas to work from.
How would you describe the movie? What is the sessions about?
This fellow, Mark O'Brien, had polio as a kid. He had to be on an iron lung, increasing amounts of time as he got older. Despite this, he put himself through college. He was a published poet and writer. And at a point, he wanted to know what sex was. He wanted to experience that part of being alive. It's about him hiring a sexual surrogate, played by Helen Hunt. It couldn't be a more heartwarming story.
So?
Your money's on the desk over there.
Yes, it is. Thank you.
That was the wrong way to start off.
It really was. Shall we start again?
So what was it like inhabiting the space playing a sex surrogate?
For me, the woman I played and the movie is all about a sort of positive version of sex, a sort of lights on, we look in each other's eyes, and we dare to be actually touching each other and communicating about touching each other, and I haven't seen that in movies before, so I felt excited. It's something I want for my children when they're adults, to have a lack of shame and an abundance of self-love in how they are physically in the world. So to get to be the embodiment of that was pretty great. Not a prostitute. You don't have to pay me up front. And there's a limit to the number of sessions we can have. The limit is 6. Shall we get undressed?
Sure.
I wanted to ask about working with Helen Hunt because the sex scenes that you share are quite technical, but I think they're almost more intimate and raw because of it. Was that your experience when you were actually filming them?
Sex scenes are always kind of awkward and strange, but this one had more of a truthful feeling. You're right, I hadn't even considered that than many of the others. Not like, wow, I'm getting it on with Helen Hunt, but more that it was difficult, that difficulty that you have as actors trying to negotiate was actually great for the characters as well.
She adores me, and I can get pretty kinky.
Am I sharing too much, Father?
Go on.